Is this one of the best third-party Android phones you can buy? Let's check it out. Dave Taylor here, and this time I'm looking at Android phones. Specifically, I'm looking at an Android phone from a huge manufacturer that you might not have heard of. It's a company called Xiaomi, and they're out of China, and they make a ton of smartphones that they sell around the world, but not so much in the US, which is too bad because they're really nice gear. This one is the Xiaomi Mi 5S. And it is one of their flagship products, and it's a really nice piece of engineering. So all metal, the edges are beveled, it's very thin as you can see, and the front is running a full 1080p bright vivid color. It's a very nice screen, and it is at 5.15 inches diagonally. Got to get that 0.15 in, I guess, you know, to make sure it's all accurate. And the back rear facing camera is a 12 megapixel, and it actually can shoot, it's interesting, it can shoot at 2160p at 30 frames per second. So you can record video at basically twice the resolution as you can watch it on your phone, which is cool because that means if you download it to your computer or you share it on YouTube or something, it's going to look really good. Now, the front is a little bit more slim. The front is a 4 megapixel camera, and that one can shoot 1080p video, so that's about the same as you're going to get on an HD TV, so nothing to complain about. But it's interesting that the front camera is so much less than the rear camera, but I guess most all smartphones are like that nowadays. Let's see, the processor itself is a 2.15 gigahertz Snapdragon 821 quad core. And this particular unit has 4 gig of RAM, and I gotta say, it's pretty darn fast. It's hard for me to show you how fast it is, but all the apps, everything's very snappy. You tap and boom, things happen. Very nice. Battery is 3200 milliamp hour. That's a 3200 mAh, and it's with Quick Charge 3.0, which is really nice. So you can top it up with just 5 or 10 minutes, and that'll give you a lot more hours. Now, worth knowing is it's USB-C. It is not micro USB. It is not Apple's Lightning connector, of course. USB-C, I like it. It's a nice simple plug, and there's no orientation, so you can plug it in either way, which is so nice after years of struggling with micro USB. But it does mean that you might need new charging cables if you want to have multiple, so worth knowing. In terms of compatibility, this is very much an international phone. It serves and works with, let's get this right, GSM, CMDA, HSPA, EVDO, and LTE. There's probably more acronyms I can throw out, but basically anywhere you are in the world, from Mumbai to Shanghai to Texas, to Dallas, let's say, all the way down to Rio de Janeiro, this phone's going to work just fine. And it's dual SIM. So there's a regular SIM card you put in, but then it also supports a nano SIM. So you can actually have 2 different lines on the same phone. That's pretty cool. Now, it's also running Android 6.0 Marshmallow, but being a Xiaomi phone, it also runs what they call MIUI or MIUI. I don't know how you pronounce that. Maybe you're not supposed to pronounce it. MIUI, the Mi user interface, that's running at 8.0, and it gives you really, it's pretty fun. It gives you lots and lots of themes, some of which look suspiciously like iOS. Won't go there any further, but you pick a theme, it gives you a lock screen and a wallpaper, and it changes your icons. So the particular images I have on my phone here, as you can see in this close-up, these are from this theme that I'm using. These are not the stock Android 6.0, and I like that, it's fun. Now, what else? It has a fingerprint sensor, so I can show you that if I open it up locked, I can use my thumb to unlock it. Maybe, we'll see. Live demo, always a bit risky. Come on, you can do it. There we go, unlocked with the power of my thumb. How cool is that? Fingerprint sensor, and it's not some goofy thing on the back like I've seen on some other phones, so that's good. And I'm not going to actually tell you any more specs. There's more stuff online. I've got you all the basic rundown, but I just want to say it's a really nice phone. It's light, it's slim. The feel in your hand is excellent. It's really a nice feel with the bevels on it. And it does have a headphone jack for people that care about that, and built-in speakers on the bottom along with the USB-C port. There's a lot to like about this phone. And of course, being an independent third-party Android phone, it means you can use it with any carrier, although I double check to make sure before you buy one. And the quality of what it does, the camera, everything's really nice. Here's an example photograph I took literally just sitting in my car. I just rolled down the window and took this photo, so no special anything. You can see it's very nice. And this is the, I guess this is the gold color. Comes in silver, gray, gold, and rose gold. And like I said, it's a metal body. This is the Xiaomi Mi 5S. And before I tell you the price, let me just ask if you can click on that subscribe button so we can stay in touch. Thank you, appreciate that. Now, how much would you pay for this phone? Well, if it had an Apple logo or a Samsung logo on it, it'd probably be $800 or $900. But this, actually, you can pick it up through gearbest.com. The Mi 5S is actually $363. That is a heck of a price for a phone that is quite capable and quite able to keep up with all the big guys. So I really like it. I really like most everything I've seen from Xiaomi. I think that they're doing a great job making these phones, and of course Android, because Apple doesn't let third parties do stuff. But really, really worthwhile, really worth checking out before you just knee-jerk go and buy some $900 or $1,000 Samsung or LG. So this is the Mi 5S. I'm Dave Taylor, and I'll catch you in my next video.